quick review and unboxing here of the Broadway Limited 280 consolidation. This is Southern number 630. Obviously you've got your documentation here. Owner's manual covers several pages, CV changes, functions, a lot of stuff. Your Broadway Limited warranty, a little thing different about Broadway Limited is they give you a 2-year if you sign up online. So if you register online, if you register normal ways, it's a 1-year warranty, and then you got exploded parts breakdown. But here's the star of the show, the 630, which this is first time out of the box, as I always tend to say. Looks like we've got some stuff, accessories here, but let's get to the locomotive itself. Now these are small, guys. These are really small little 280s. So those of you who don't know, 280 means 2 on the pilot truck, 8 drivers, and 0 on the trailing truck. This thing has no trailing trucks. So that's what you get. Now this is a freight service 630. This is an excursion service 630. Excursion service 630 has some differences. The most noticeable is the fact that the headlight is actually down here on the smoke box door versus up high there, so it's a high headlight. But the 280 consolidations from Broadway Limited cover several different names. Quick specs here on the weight. It's 438 grams, 15.4 ounces, which is 0.438 kilograms. So that gives you an idea of the weight. So we're just going to cover a few details real quickly. I'm trying to really bring down the time on these reviews. You got the high mounted headlight. That's an LED headlight, smoke box door with a nice detail around there. 630 on the top. You got the builder's plate down here. Crew ladders along the walkways, or down that go up to the walkways here. Coupler here, metal coupler from what I can see. Coupler cut lever. You've got, I wouldn't really consider that a cow catcher, kind of a step for the front. On this locomotive, that is prototypically correct. You've got the smokestack. You've got 630 along the dome here. Nice independent bell that is metallic in appearance and actually moves left and right without any issues. You've got a lot of detail along the side, all the side rods, all the rod detail along the side, along the drivers there. You've got interior cab figures, nice two-toned roof. Need to move this up so you can see what I'm talking about here. Two-tone roof, vent that is adjustable, opens and closes, as you can see there. Both the figures are in the cab, like I said. 630 along the side here. A lot of more detail, ladders for the crew to get in. For connection, you simply got a drawbar that connects to a pin, and then a multi-pin plug. You just got to make sure that you're lined up and it goes in real easy. Very simple to do. Nice realistic coal load here. You can see on the back of the tender, 630 on the tender, a 15-ton capacity mark there on the tender as well. And you've got a rear LED light going around the side to the back here. So I'll swing this around a little bit. There's a rear high-mounted tender light back there. Ladder, more coupler cut levers, that metal coupler there with spring-loaded detail. So that's just a little bit of the detail. I'll flip it around so you can see the other side. Other side of the locomotive, more of the same, just a lot more piping detail on this side. Obviously, you've got the same driver detail, another cab figure on that side, the connection between the tender and the locomotive. And there's the other side of the tender for you. So that just gives you an idea of what it looks like. This is a real quick review, so let's go ahead and get into the actual operation. I'm going to fire up this little fella. You don't just apply track power, but you have to actually get it moving. Obviously, address 3 standard here. So that'll get the power sounds going there. There's no real startup sequence. There may be one that you can program in or start, but I'm not sure. Let's just go over some features here. Going over the functions, I should say. Start with F3 or F0, which is the headlight. Very dim but prototypically looking headlight. Very hard to capture on camera. I'll try to get some angles later or incorporate some photos of that. Hear the dynamo start up when you turn on the headlight, so that's good. Bell. That sounds just like an actual free swinging bell there. Those of you who know the 280s might be able to tell if that's prototypical or not. It's up to you for your own ears. That was F2. F3 is coupler slack, which I don't think goes into effect until you move it here. Yeah, there you go. There's coupler slack, and there's a whole bunch of functions here. F6 water fill. That'll be good with that Broadway Limited actual water tank that's due to come out. I think it would be cool to work with those two things together there, but I think the actual water tower has some of its own sounds. You can turn smoke on and off with F7, mute with F8, things like that. So I'll do F13, which is a grade crossing horn, and then we'll move along. So it's got freight announcements, passenger announcements. Let's do passenger real quick. It's F14, freight F15. So there's radio sounds, city background sounds, industrial, farm, lumber, all kinds of sounds on this. But let's go ahead and get into function. I'm going to zoom out here so we can actually see this thing move along. Going to move it along at 1 speed step. See how that turns out for us. It's 1. See the synchronized puffing smoke. So this thing will definitely smoke up the area for such a small locomotive. It's got a real strong smoke generator in it. Seems very smooth. You saw 1 speed step there. Let's go ahead and bring it back down to 1 just to show you. There's 1 speed step. I don't see much hesitation on the drivers, if any. I'm counting 4 chuffs per revolution, which is correct. See, it gets a little more labored as it moves along. Let's go ahead and check the reverse here. Now that reverse light, let me just show you guys real quick. The reverse light is way more bright than the headlight there. That's the reverse LED light there. So I'll show the headlight in a minute before we wrap it up. I'll give my final thoughts on the headlight, or with the view of the headlight and some lights dimmed, so you can see what's going on. Let's go and check reverse here. 1. 2. Jumped from 3 to 4 real fast. 8. Uh, 17, 18, 20. Up to 40. And this thing will haul all the way up to, that's 126 right there. So it'll move. Let me go ahead and pause and bring it back here. That's just a beautiful running locomotive. Headlight's a little brighter now. Must have been that code 17 lighting that I had it stopped and then it dims out. I bet you that's it. Yep, sure enough. So there you saw the headlight. Don't have to cover that. Let's do the pull test and get this review wrapped up. Here we go with the pull test. You guys are not going to believe this. It's showing 6.8 ounces. I don't know if you can see that or not. 6.8 ounces. Back down to 6.7, but that is just insane for such a small steam locomotive. Wraps this review up. Very impressive steam locomotive. Smooth runner. Can't believe that they went ahead and put smoke in there. I didn't really think that they would put smoke, especially synchronized puffing smoke, in such a small locomotive. Speaking of it being small, really decent weight, really great pulling power. Like I said, I showed a 6.8, kind of averaged out after I cut the film, or cut the video down to 6.3, so we'll just say around 6.3 just to be safe, but you saw 6.8 for yourself. Obviously a real neat locomotive, very detailed locomotive from Broadway Limited, smooth runner. MSRP $449 and some change. You can get it for discounts everywhere, as you guys know. I'll find an in-stock place for you, put it down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.